Hi everybody, Jack from Campus JAX here again, giving you an update. A lot has happened since we launched the JAX Feed the Need here in Orange County. Over the last several months, we've been able to raise over $15,000 and provide over 1,500 meals for the homeless community, elderly caregivers, and frontline workers. All that has been made possible by your donations, individual donations, and also corporate donations, as well as the local bands that have been performing and donating their time and talents to help raise money for JAX Feed the Need. Greatly appreciated to everybody who has participated. Our corporate donations so far donated from QSC, who is a local manufacturer of speakers and soundboards here in Orange County. They've donated all the sound equipment that we use. Also Markwood Entertainment, donating the stage and the lighting and so much more. Those add up to tens of thousands of dollars worth of product and material that they've donated to help us bring our entertainment. Just last weekend we had Matt Mauser do a special Sinatra performance and raise several $1,000 along with Family Style. So it was a great weekend of fundraising, great weekend of music, great weekend of live streaming, and really helped a lot. So we've been able to average about a delivery a week for the last 4 months. But as the homeless situation here in Orange County and Southern California is expected to explode in the coming weeks, we want to be able to increase our delivery of meals from once a week to at least doing it every day and maximize our kitchen potential if we can. We need your help to do that. Continuing to donate through JAX Feed the Need. That's at campusjax.com, and you can go there and donate one meal or up to 1,000 meals or whatever you can. Every meal helps. So when we first started this, it was just myself, my son, and 2 employees that launched the Campus JAX Feed the Need, and with that and the entertainment, we've been able to add more kitchen staff and more wait staff, so we've been able to add local jobs and bringing that back to the community here. Also giving the bands an opportunity to get some much needed pay. So it is a win-win-win situation, and the community wins as well because we're able to keep our community even safer by providing a meal for the homeless. So with your help, with some more corporate help, and with continued assistance from the musicians, we will keep doing what we're doing and just try to do even more if we can. Thank you, and I appreciate you, and stay safe.
Sunny, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny, you smiled at me and really eased the pain. Now that the dark days are done, the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere. Sunny one so true, I love you.
Well, good evening, everyone. My name's Terence Love. Welcome to Steamers Jazz at Campus JAX. We're live in Newport Beach, and how do you like this setup here, folks? Huh? Nobody else is doing it like this. Beautiful tent, sound, stage, lights, jazz, music. Let's hear it for Campus JAX, really. Before I bring this wonderful band on, I want to let you know a little bit about what's been going on. For those of you who are uninitiated, you know, I ran and built and owned Steamers Jazz Club for 22 years in Fullerton, California, live jazz 7 nights a week. And I sold it about 5 years ago. My father was very ill, and I didn't want to have anything to do with doing this again till I came to meet the guys from Campus JAX, Jack Jasper and Tim Ellis. And they convinced me that this is the place to present it, and it's been a wonderful, a little over a year now that I've been doing this here, and these guys have really put everything into this, and just for you guys to, and the musicians, so we can continue to perpetuate this music. And speaking of that, upcoming this tomorrow night, we have Crystal Lewis will be here, and she's almost sold out. So if you want to buy tickets for her, or for any show that goes on here on Thursday nights, just go to campusjax.com. Next Thursday, we have an incredible jazz vocalist and pianist from New York, Champion Fulton, and she will sell out. She's incredible. We have Andrea Miller with the Ron Kobayashi Trio coming up on the 29th, and all sorts of other stuff. And then also, every Sunday night, Tony Guerrero and I do a live show. Well, it's live, but it's actually broadcast through the internet, and we have a variety show with multiple groups of people that come on, different artists, and we interview them. And Natalie was on it a couple weeks ago there, right? Natalie Hannah Mendoza, and hopefully she'll come up and sing tonight. I don't know. Anyway, and so we've got, I just nudged that. This week, and we have Chris Williams that's going to be on. Champion's going to go there and introduce herself a little bit. She's been on a couple times before, and just to let you guys know what's going on. And they perform, and we see them in their house. They have interviews. It's really, really special. Also, for your friends that couldn't make it tonight, you can let them know they can tune in to see this streamed live on Facebook / Campus JAX, JAXhideaway, Steamers Jazz. Go to steamersjax.com, campus, it's all over the place. All over the world, people are seeing this, and you can also help us out with the streaming by donating a little. If you feel like it, $1 or $2, go to steamersjax.com, put something in the tip jar. You tired of hearing me talk? Let's hear it for this band here. So what we got, let's go with Danny House over there in the clarinet, the squeaking clarinet, and the tenor saxophone that needs a polish. Right. Adam Bravo over there on the piano, and I don't know if Adam's going to pick up that ukulele or Tim's going to. Okay. You draw straws, okay. My old buddy from, I think I met Nick when he was about 12 years old at Steamers. Nick Schaadt on bass. 14? And a guy that I've known since the very beginning of Steamers. We're talking 1994 or 90, something like that. Yeah, 57, that's right. Jimmy Ford on drums. Jimmy Ford, an incredible, incredible drummer. And I was paid by Tony Guerrero to say this, our good-looking trumpet player, better looking than him, and he's jealous of him, also plays guitar, also sings and plays ukulele, and is very persuasive, I understand. Tim Gill. Let's hear it for the Tim Gill Quintet.
The weatherman says when the weatherman says it's raining, no, you won't find me complaining. I'm certain the sun will shine. I don't care where the weather vane points when the weather vane points to gloomy. No, it's gotta be sunny to me when your eyes look into mine. Oh, jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those beavers? Jeepers, creepers, where did you get those eyes? Gosh, I'll get up. How'd they get so lit up? Oh, gosh, I'll get up. How did they get that size? Well, golly gee, when you put the heaters on. Oh, woe is me. Well, I got to put my cheaters on. Oh, jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those beavers? Oh, those are weepers, how they hypnotize, yes. Where'd you get those eyes? Come on, Danny. Yeah. I said, jeepers, creepers, where did you get those peepers? Oh, jeepers, creepers, oh, where did you get those eyes? I said, gosh, I'll get 'em. How did they get so lit up? Oh, gosh, I'll get 'em. How did they get that size? Oh, golly, 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 gee, when you put the heaters on. Oh, woe is me. Well, I got to put my cheaters on. Oh, jeepers, creepers, where did you get those peepers? All those weavers, how they hypnotize. Yes, where'd you get those eyes? Baby, where did you get those eyes? There you go. Oh, watch it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of Campus JAX. Thank you for coming out tonight and coming to our very first gig since March. What do you think of that? That's very nice, huh? Yeah. We still got it. Pretty much, I think. We're still in the days anyway. Well, this is a whole lot of fun. As they mentioned, we're the Tim Gill Quintet. I'm Tim Gill. There's 5 of us. It works out very nicely. I'm going to play some, thank you. We're going to play some old songs, and we're going to play some songs that are even older. What do you think about that? Yeah. Yeah. So this next one, I like this one. This was originally played by Jimmy Lunsford and his band, and it's called Rhythm is Our Business. And you're going to hear from each of the guys in the band on this one. And we've given it our own little treatment. Hope you like it. Here's Rhythm is Our Business. Rhythm is our business, rhythm is what we sell. Rhythm is our business, business sure is swell. Now if your blue rhythm's what you need, if you got rhythm you're sure to succeed. Rhythm is our business, business sure is swell. He plays clarinet in the band. Now Danny plays all that clarinet in the band. Now he's the guy that hits high, makes you think he's in the sky. He's the piano man in the band. Now Adam plays all that mess in the band. Now when he starts to syncopate, married women leave their mate. He's the bass man in the band. Now Nicholas plays that big old mess in the band. Now when he starts to pluck those strings, happiness to you he brings. Drummer man in this band. That Mr. Jimmy Ford plays the drums on the band. Now when he does tricks with sticks, boys in the band all play hot licks. Go! Trumpet man
in this band. I play all this horn in the band. Now when I play all them hot licks, I get all the finest chicks. Is our business. Thank you. That's a hot one. Yes, sir. Now you met everybody in the band and know exactly what they do. So that's very good. We're going to get a little groovy for you, and this is by this is a Louis Jordan tune that I learned when I was back in high school, and we've never played it until today. This is called, yeah, I know. This is called Knock Me a Kiss. I like cake and no mistake. Baby, get a load of this. I'll cut out cake just for your sake. Baby, come on and knock me a kiss. I like pie, I hope to die. But darling, if you insist, when you get high, doggone the pie. Baby, come on and knock me a kiss. When you press those sweet little lips to mine, 'twas then I understood, oh yes, they taste like candy and brandy and wine, peaches, bananas, and everything fine. I like jam and no flim flam. Darling, get a load of this. The jam can scram, this ain't no flim flam. Baby, come on and knock me a kiss. When you pressed your sweet little lips to mine, 'twas then I understood, oh yeah, they taste like candy and brandy and wine and peaches, bananas, and everything fine. Well, I like jam and no flim flam, but baby, if you insist, this ain't no jam, the jam can scram. Baby,
Come on, I'll pay a kiss.
Thank you. What a band, what a band. Yes, greasy and groovy and all of those nice little things about a song just like that. Well, we're going to continue to be old. This song was written in 1920, and it was a very long time ago. You know, that was almost 400 years ago. This is an old novelty tune that kind of got picked up by traditional jazz groups, and we like to do our own little thing on it. It's called Everybody Loves My Baby, but my baby don't love nobody but me. And we'll lead off with this with a little bit of Jimmy Ford. Everybody loves my baby, but my baby don't love nobody but me. Nobody but me, oh yes. Everybody wants my baby, but my baby don't want nobody but me. It's plain to see, oh yes. Well, when baby kisses me upon my rosy cheek, I just let those kisses be. I don't wash my face for weeks, 'cause everybody love my baby, but my baby don't love nobody but me. Nobody but me. Come on, Adam, yeah. Now she's got a form like Venus now. I ain't talking Greek. Nobody can come between us. She's my Siva and I'm her Greek. Well, everybody love my baby, but my baby don't love nobody but me. Nobody but me, oh yes. She don't love nobody but me. Thank you very much. Everybody loves my baby, but my baby don't love nobody but me. That is a mouthful, I tell you what. Okay, well, I think we're going to slow things down a little bit and get romantic here in the tent. What do you think? Oh, yeah, that's very romantic. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, no, me too. I'll tell you what. Okay, we're going to do a song by Matt Dennis. I know there's tons of Matt Dennis fans in the audience tonight. They're just raving for it. There's one back there. He looks suspicious. Matt Dennis wrote a lot of songs that you may or may not know. He wrote Angel Eyes and a bunch of other great standards that singers sing, you know. And this is one of my very favorites. And it's going to feature Adam on the piano. And I will ice it forthwith with my pipes. Yeah. What do you think of that? Yeah. I play around the golf, and you can bet your life it rains. I try to throw a party, and the guy upstairs complains. I guess I'll go through life just catching colds and missing planes. Everything happens to me. I never miss a thing. I've had the measles and the mumps, and every time I play an ace, my partner always trumps. I guess I'm just a fool who never looks before he jumps. Everything happens to me. At first, I thought that you could break this jinx for me, that love would turn the trick to end despair. But now I just can't fool this heart that thinks for me. I've mortgaged all my castles in the air. I've telegraphed, I've phoned, I've sent an airmail special too. Your answer was goodbye, and there was even postage due. I fell in love just once, and then it had to be with you. Everything happens to me. Adam, bravo. At first, I thought that you could break this jinx for me, that love would turn the trick to end despair. But now I just can't fool this heart that thinks for me. I've mortgaged all my castles in the air. I've telegraphed, I've phoned, I've sent an airmail special too. Your answer was goodbye, and there was even postage due. I fell in love just once, and then it had to be with you. Everything happened to me. Adam Bravo on the piano. Isn't that nice? Wow. How touching. But no touching, okay? Social distance. Just think about touching. Maybe, okay, never mind. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead and move on to the next appropriately titled song. We're again going to do an old song. We kind of front load the old songs before we do the kind of not old songs. This is a blues song that was performed by Bessie Smith back in the day, and it's called "My Daddy Rocks Me with One Steady Roll." What a nice, yeah, it's very innocent and all that. So I'm not going to sing it. I'm going to leave that to Bessie, but this is kind of our little instrumental version of "My Daddy Rocks Me with One Steady Roll." Here we go. Starts on that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Nick Schaadt on the bass. And Danny House played the clarinet on that. That was nice. All right, it's a very special time. Come over here with me. Yeah, right here. Yeah, isn't this nice? Something's happening. You can tell I'm sitting down. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Something's going to happen. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Wow. Don't get excited. It's very disappointing. All right. So, here we go. I'm sitting in the right spot. No, don't start that. That's a terrible idea. That's not how this goes. So here we are. You know when the singer sits down that something very exciting is going to happen. It's very intimate, and a hush goes over the room. Listen. Even the airplanes stop. It's very exciting. So yeah, we're going to do a few tunes. I successfully made it to my stool. There are very many mics around here. As you can see, our wonderful audio team is supporting us so well, and I'm just trying not to mess it all up. That's very important for me, right? So we're going to do a couple tunes that I like to play along with the band on the guitar, because I've only got about a half hour of trumpet, and then, it's all downhill from there. That's really how it goes. Not really. So we're going to do, this is a Burke and Van Heusen tune. Is that right? Did I get that right? Johnny Burke, Jimmy Van Heusen. You know those guys. Good pals, those guys. Lots of tunes. Nice pals. Very nice. Very good songs. Okay. So this is a song. Bing used to sing this song, and Sinatra, a bunch of people. This is a standard, This was that era when everybody sang all the songs. It was like popular music or something like that. So this particular ancient pop song, we recorded this kind of mid-pandemic because I was just looking for something that was nice and uplifting. And yeah, it's something that was like, made you feel good about yourself, So this is from 1945. Thanks. I have a wonderful team up here, folks. They're really tucking in for ish. Yeah, that's it. We'll see how it goes. 1945. So this was like, there was some scary stuff was going on at the time, so I thought it was appropriate. It was a kind of a parallel. But this is called "Aren't You Glad You're You?" Is that you're pretty cool? I would agree. Would you agree? Okay, good. Muted agreement from the audience. Very positive. Nice. Excellent. We'll work on that. So this is our little arrangement of "Aren't You Glad You're You?" Okay, here we go. Not too bad. 1, 2, 1, 2. Every time you're near a rose, aren't you glad you've got a nose? And when the dawn is fresh with dew, aren't you glad you're you? Every time a lark appears, aren't you glad you've got 2 ears? And if your heart is singing too, aren't you glad you're you? You can see a summer sky, touch a friendly hand, taste an apple pie, pardon the grammar, buddy, life grand. And when you wake up each morn, aren't you glad that you were born? Think what you got the whole day through, aren't you glad you're you? Summer sky, touch a friendly hand, taste an apple pie, pardon the grammar, but aren't you glad that you were born? Think what you got the whole day through. Aren't you glad you're you, you're you, you're you, you're you, you're you, you're you? Aren't you glad you're you? There you go. Oh, yes. Aren't you glad you're you? Isn't that nice? Very nice. I think you guys are very swell. Very cool. What's that? Yeah. Yeah. We're going to, this next song, what is this next song? Oh, I love this song. I love this song because I wrote it. And that's, I don't always love the songs I write, but this is one of them. This song kind of came in a flash of insight. You know, you watch the movies. Yeah, it sounded just like that. That was perfect. That's exactly how it sounded. So, you know, you see the movies, and it's very romanticized. You know, you're watching a movie like about the Beatles, and John looks at Paul, he goes, they're in a cafe. They're having tea and scones, right? Scones. Well, this is Britain. It's scones. Yeah, it's very fancy. It's high tea. So John and Paul are having high tea, and he looks at, they're having a heated discussion. You can imagine the fire in their eyes, and and he says, Paul, I just wish you would let it go. And then he goes, what did you say? Sorry, this should all be British accents, but, you know, we're just rolling with the bit like it's going. What did you say, Paul? What did you... No, it's got to be more West... Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. He says, I wish you would let it go. He says, wait, I got to get a pen. And then they write a song, right? That's not how it works. Usually it's just, you know, an angry, sad man who hasn't had a shower in a few days, and he's sitting in his room. What rhymes with... orange, and nothing rhymes with orange, and it's very frustrating. And then, you know, that's how that goes. But this song actually occurred to me in a very theatrical way. I sprang out of bed, and not at the normal time I sprang out of bed. This was not noon. This was not 1 in the afternoon. No, this was at a legitimate time of 3 in the morning. I sprang out of bed, and I had this lyric in my head, and I wrote it down. And then in the morning, I looked at it, and I had no idea what was going on. But luckily, with the powers of memory, I reconstructed it. And thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And it turned into this little song. I think it's very nice. It's a little ode to love. It's called I'll Build My Love Into Your Heart. Yeah. Oh, you've heard of it.
I never had fame or fortune to spare, a workaday guy who's set to earn his share. But I'll keep steady on from sunset to the dawn. I'll build my love into your heart. A hammer and nail, a paintbrush and pen. I work for my dough, come fortune or come fail. I may not have a lot, but with the care I've got, I'll build my love into your heart. Your other bones wear fancy clothes, perfected at the Ivy League. A sentimental loafer is all I am, but I'll be the son who'll finish the job. The blueprint is clear, foundation is new. I'll frame out a life that's custom built for two. I'll punch the clock each day from late June to mid-May. I'll build my love into your heart.
fancy clothes, perfected at the Ivy League. A sentimental loafer is all I am, but I'll be the star who'll finish the job. The blueprint is clear, foundation is new. I'll frame out a life that's custom built for two. I'll punch the clock each day from late June to mid-May. I'll build my love into your heart. There you go. Thank you. A flash of insight. Paul, won't you let it go? No, that's not the right. It's not the right accent. Okay, we'll play one more while I'm sitting here because this sure is comfy. I don't know. You guys should try the. Well, yeah, you know. All right, you know. Here is Sweet Sue. Star above knows the one I love, Sweet Sue, just you. And the moon up high knows the reason why, Sweet Sue, it's you. No one else, it seems, ever shares my dreams. Without you, I don't know what to do. In this heart of mine, you'll live all the time, Sweet Sue. Just you. You got it, man. shares my dreams. Without you, I don't know what to do. In this heart of mine, you'll live all the time. Sweet Sue, just you. Yes, in this heart of mine, you'll live all the time. Sweet Sue, just you. Well, in this heart of mine, you'll live all the time. Sweet Sue, just you, sweet Sue. Thank you. And now, I'll very carefully move the mic over here. Man, are you guys having fun? Campus JAX, what do you say? Me too. There we go. This is very exciting. Okay. Well, this is our inaugural performance here, and we're very glad you joined us. And we really enjoy making new friends. This is nice. And for the friends that are here who have seen us before, we really like you for coming out. But I have to tell you, oh, look at this. Well, I like even more now.
I can't let you.
Yeah, sure, it's water, yeah.
I can't let you drink alone.
That's antiseptic. Too soon. All right. Since we're making new friends, and you guys are great, but I hate to tell you something. I'll just get it out in the open, should I?
What?
Yeah. Your feet are enormous. You've got huge, they're giant, monstrous, Goliath, colossal, extemporaneous even. See, that's as many syllables as that was. Anyway, so I thought we might smooth the issue over with a little tune for you. Not that smooth. Boy, it's nice to have an accompanist. You guys should all try this sometime. This is called Your Feet's Too Big, and now you know why. Hey! Here we go. 2, 1, 2. Who's that walking? Sounds like baby patter, baby elephant patter. Way up in Harlem at the table for two. There was 4 of us, me, your big feet, and you. From your ankles up, you sure look sweet. But from there on down, there's just too much feet. Yes, your feet's too big. I can't stand you 'cause your feet's too big. No, darling, I can't tolerate you 'cause your feet's too big. Come on, choir, join in, okay? Ba-de-da-da. Very nice. Ba-de-da-da. Well, your lady likes you. She thinks you're nice. She says you got everything that's gonna take her to paradise. She likes your lovin'. She likes your rig. But man, oh man, them things is too big. Yes, your feet's too big. I just hate you 'cause your feet's too big. No, darling, I can't tolerate you 'cause your feet's too big. All right, come con gusto, okay? Ba-de-da-da. There you go. Ba-de-da-da. Come on, Danny, earn your money. Here we go. Extremities, they are colossal. To me, you just look like a big old fossil. What do you think of that? Yeah. You got me walking, talking, and a squawking because your feet's too big. Oh man, your feet's too big. I really hate 'cause your feet's too big. Oh, darling, I can't tolerate you, 'cause your feet's too big. Oh, yeah. There you go, yeah. Your feet are enormous. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. I'm glad, now that we got that out in the open, I'm glad that smoothed that everything over, right? Okay. Now we're going to do a little beverage song, and it's one of many beverage songs that will appear in the rest of the set for this half hour. This is probably my second favorite beverage, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing better than a nice hot, I'll get it out. There's nothing better than a nice hot piping pot of coffee after the inevitable. Don't you agree, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, indeed. Now, so here's a song. This is kind of a novelty number. It was covered by Sinatra. It's called The Coffee Song. It goes like this. 1, 2, 1. Way down among Brazilians, coffee beans grow by the billions, so they got to find those extra cups to fill. Why, there's an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. You can't get cherry soda, 'cause they got to fill that quota. And the way things are, I bet they never will. Why, there's a zillion tons of coffee in Brazil. No tea, no tomato juice, you'll see. No potato juice, the plant is down in San Jose. I'll say no, no, no. The politician's daughter was accused of drinking water and was fined a great big $50 bill. Why, there's an awful lot of coffee in Brazil.
Band on the 5th, some cool guys, or what is it called? It's just a bunch of cool guys, or pretty dang good band. Well, good evening, everyone. Terence Love from Steamers Jazz here at Campus JAX. We got Tim Gill and his quintet going on in the background. Wonderful show. If you've not seen this guy, we're going to bring him back. You got to check him out. But I want to let you know some of the exciting things going on in the next month here. Of course, tomorrow night, Crystal Lewis on the stage. And we're also going to be streaming this, too, for those of you who can't make it. And it's nearly sold out. There are some tickets available. But if you've not seen Crystal Lewis, she's fabulous. Sunday night, we have Chris on our Steamers Jazz at Campus JAX variety show with Tony Guerrero and I. We're doing our little interviews, and we have Chris Williams is going to be on there, and Champion Fulton giving us a little bit of her insight of what's going on, because she's flying out here next Thursday. She's going to be here live from New York and on the stage. She's coming out, and she's going to be here with Kevin Canner and Mike Guerrero will be here, her incredible jazz pianist and vocalist. Tickets are available for her. It is selling out quick. If you want to get some, you got to go to campusjax.com, go to the entertainment section, and then just find the date. You'll do it. Coming up after that, the following week on Thursday the 29th, Andrea Miller, her debut here on our outside stage with the Ron Kobayashi Trio. That will sell out too. Also, we've got Tony Guerrero coming back with his first of the month Thursday, and he's got what's called a pretty dang good band, or a bunch of guys or whatever. It's an all-star band, of course. Tony always brings the best. Tickets that are available also for that. So, tomorrow night, Crystal Lewis. Next Thursday, the great, the incredible, the fantastic jazz vocalist and pianist from New York, live on the stage in Newport Beach, Champion Fulton, with Kevin Canner on drums, Mike Guerrero. And if you want to get tickets for that, go to campusjax.com. Also, we're live streaming all this stuff, and you can happily help us. We'd happy to have you help us by going to steamersjax.com and throw $1 or $2 in the tip jar, steamersjax.com. And you can see all of these shows anytime you want, Thursdays, Sundays, Friday, whatever. Go to facebook.com/campusjax or JAXhideaway or Steamers Jazz or Tony Guerrero. It's all over the place. Our YouTube channel, steamersjax.com, has it going all the time. We've been doing this, perpetuating. We're up to like 35, 40 shows now that we've been doing since the COVID, and we're outside. All of these shows live at Campus Jax are in a nice, safe, socially distant bistro setting with a tent above. We've got heaters. It's incredible. The stage, the sound, the lights, and of course we're streaming it if you can't make it. So all you Champion Fulton folks over there, make sure you check it out online. We're going to head back to the show now with Tim and his gang, Tim Gill. Don't miss it. Thanks a lot, folks. Thanks for supporting us. Steamers Jazz at Campus Jax. Terence Love, out.
You'd be all that I could desire under stars chilled by the winter, under an August moon burning above. You'd be so nice. You'd be paradise to come home to and love. Under stars chilled by the winter, under an harvest moon burning above, you'd be so nice. You'd be paradise to come home to and love, yes, to come home to and love.
Isn't that smoky? Yeah. This is non-smoking here, too. That's what I want to tell you. Wow. Okay. This is big. Well, no, you know, that's, I wanted to, under stars chilled by the winter, under an August moon burning above. Isn't that a nice lyric? Isn't that? Yeah. Cole Porter, ladies and gentlemen. So here is the other Cole Porter song in our big Cole Porter medley. This is where, yeah, the dancing girls. No, they're not. Never mind. The dancing girls are not going to come out. But we have Jimmy. Yeah. Now that'll tickle your fancy right there. This song, you've heard this song probably, most likely. This is called It Was Just One of Those Things, which, yeah, a lot of people do this song. It's a great standard. But not a lot of people do the verse to this song. Do you know why? Me neither. I don't know. So we're going to do the verse. We haven't done a verse all night, boys. Yeah, this is going to be our first verse. This is exciting. Buckle up, folks. We're going to do a verse. You know what a verse is? A verse is what happens before the rest of the song. Okay? And at some point very long ago, all the jazz musicians got together and they've gotten their airplane and they flew over to Jazztown, USA. There they go. And they looked at each other and said, "Hey man, listen man, we're not." This is Miles Davis. He was talking. "Hey, we're not going to do a verse anymore. That's jive, man. We're not going to do no verses." So nobody does verses anymore. And today we're bringing it back. So here is it was just one of those things with the verse, well vaunted and much maligned. Here you go. Set me up, maestro. How's that for a setup? That's nice. Very nice. Okay. As Dorothy Parker once said to her boyfriend, fare thee well. As Columbus announced when he knew he was bounced, it was swell, Isabel, swell. As Abelard said to Eloise, Eloise, don't forget to drop a line to me, please. As Juliet cried in her Romeo's ear, Romeo, why not face the facts, my dear? It was just one of those things, just one of those crazy things, one of those bells that now and then rings, just one of those things. It was just one of those nights, just one of those fabulous flights, a trip to the moon on gossamer wings, just one of those things. If we'd thought of the end of it, when we started painting the town, we'd have been aware that our love affair was too hot not to cool down. So goodbye, my dear, and amen. Here's hoping that we meet now and then. It was great fun, but it was just one of those things. if we'd thought of the end of it, when we started painting the town, we'd have been aware that our love affair was too hot not to cool down. So goodbye, my dear, and amen. Here's hoping that we meet now and then. It was great fun, but it was just one. Yes, it was great fun, but it was just one. Yes, it was great fun, but it was just one of those things. There you go. Jimmy Ford. Yeah, isn't that great? He's a great drummer. Very nice. Oh, man. Well, we just got a little bit more. I think, okay, it's time. We drew straws. I'll get it now. Yeah, no, it's going to happen. Prepare yourselves. This one shrunk in the wash. It was terrible. That's okay. This here, ladies and gentlemen, is called the ukulele. Yeah, uh-huh. I have a Hawaiian wife, and if I said it the other way, I get slapped up the head. It'd be terrible. Yeah. 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 And just in case you were wondering, my dog does indeed have fleas. That's how you tune a ukulele. Ukulele. Oh, God, that was close. Okay. So anyway, we're going to do, this was an old novelty number from the 20s. And back in the 20s, people didn't all have record players or even a lot of access to radios, so they would play music at home. And the way they did that, they have a piano, but actually the most popular way was with their ukulele, or their ukulele, as some of the mainlanders would call it. So I thought it would be fun to do this tune on ukulele. We recorded this song remotely and released it, and it was very fun while we were all separate, and now we're going to try and play it together. This song is called I Wish I Was in Peoria. Anybody been to Peoria? Thank goodness. Okay, this song was born of this joke. There's this vaudeville joke. It was called It'll Play in Peoria, okay? Now, back in the day, when you were in, say, a Broadway show, and you were touring the country, see, there you go to your next stop. And you were wondering, was your show going to be a hit? Now, the expression used to be, well, it'll play in Peoria, which means it would be successful. Is that because Peoria was a great town? Is it because Peoria was a lovely place to be? No, not at all. Peoria back in the day was a very rough and tumble waterfront town known for gambling and illicit booze. Yeah, sounds like a great place to be to me. So this song kind of plays on that little fact. We will now, through the magic of song, be transported onto the deck of our ship in its worst hour as it sinks amongst the waves and we hear this furtive cry. SOS, SOS, Captain, we are lost. Our ship is foundering in the sea, by wind and wave we're tossed. Lifeboats here, lifeboats there, hear the screams and moans. The captain shouts and says in trembling tones, oh, how I wish I was in Peoria, Peoria tonight. Oh, how I miss those gals in Peoria, Peoria tonight. Oh, you can pick those morning glorias right off the sidewalks of Peoria. Oh, how I wish I was in Peoria, Peoria tonight. Go, boy. Okay, listen up. I got one more. What a night, hear the grand applause. The Metropolitan Opera House is packed up to the doors. Bravo here, bravo there, bravo with a bang. Oh, Gatsy Catsy sang a song, and here is what he sang. Oh, how I wish I was in Peoria, Peoria tonight. Oh, how I miss the flies in Peoria, Peoria tonight. Oh, how I can to sing Toredoria if I can sing about Peoria. Oh, how I wish I was in Peoria, Peoria tonight. There you go. Oh, watch it. Yes, thank you. It still works. Okay. Quite enough of that. Now, we're going to play our big hit single. Do you think of that? What do you think of that, boys?
Awesome.
This song, I wrote this song many years ago. It has since been viewed on YouTube by over 6 people. Wow. Yeah, very nice. They say when you're writing a song, you should write about the things you know. You should write about the things that are important. You should dig deep. You should think about the issues of the day. Think about what motivates your fellow man, what will speak to all humanity. So I wrote a song about bourbon. Yes. Yes, indeed. That was the only way to do it. Yeah, yeah. What's in this anyway? Well, this is a clear bourbon. That's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, here's our perennial hit as Danny House grabs his saxophone. Look at that. Watch out. Be forewarned. Make sure it's still working. Perfect. Okay. Here it is. Small batch bourbon. Enjoy. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, let's get one thing straight from the start. There's a particular spirit that's close to my heart. You can keep your scotch, your brandy, your gin. I found my particular brand of sin. It's a small batch bourbon. Just a small batch bourbon. It's a small batch bourbon. Drinking at noon till night. Well, my evening, I'll say, was evolving quite nice. It began with a phone call and a Makers on Ice. Now, a particular doll had phoned up from the blue. She said, let's all get together, me, your bourbon, and you. I lost not a moment, this was no time to dawdle. Dug my hair, tied my tie, and procured a fine bottle. A small batch bourbon, just a small batch bourbon. It's a small batch bourbon, drinking at noon till night. Boy, this chick was a knockout. She had her hands on her hips. She was 85% curves and had 90 proof lips. Now, my mama had not taught me to come unprepared. My fifth was not Beethoven's. The libations were squared. Her looks had come hither. My heart said, okay. I grabbed her. She kissed me. Then she went straight away for that small batch bourbon. Just a small batch bourbon. It's a small batch bourbon. Drinking at noon till night. Blow, Daddy, blow. Bottle, we hit on all 6. We hooted, we hollered, I think we both got our fix. Now, last thing I remember, she was snoring and such. I guess she'd had 1 or maybe 7 too much. I bid my adieu, swept up my provisions, and hit the town walking, having nothing but visions. A small batch bourbon, just a small batch bourbon. It's a small batch bourbon, drinking at noon till night. Clear the deck for Adam Bravo. Thanks to the wind and feeling mighty free, I said hello to a lamppost, had a conversation with a tree. I dragged my big feet through a barroom door. I had a seat on the counter and put my face on the floor. I looked up at that barkeep in a rose-colored haze and said, you know what I've been thinking about for days? It's a small batch bourbon. Oh, just a small batch bourbon. It's a small batch bourbon drinking at noon till night. Hey, where did I park my car? Oh, thank you very much. Small batch bourbon. Oh, my. You guys are a delightful audience. Would you like to hear a couple more songs before we go? What do you say? Let's do Your Mind is on Vacation. Here's a little blues by Mose Allison called Your Mind is on Vacation, but Your Mouth is Working Overtime. Maybe it reminds you of somebody. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. You're sitting there yakking right in my face. I guess I'm gonna have to put you in your place. You know, if silence was golden, you couldn't raise a dime. Because your mind is on vacation, but your mouth is working overtime. You're quoting figures, you're dropping names, you're telling stories about the dames. You're always laughing when things ain't funny. You're talking like you make money. You know, if talk was criminal, ooh, you'd lead a life of crime. Because your mind is on vacation, but your mouth is working overtime. Whoa, Danny, life is short, talk is cheap. Don't be making promises you can't keep. Don't like the song I'm singing, just grin and bear it. All I can say is if the shoe fits, wear it. You know, if you must keep talking, oh, please try to make it rhyme. Because your mind is on vacation, but your mouth is working overtime. Thank you very much. That's the Tim Gill Quintet. Give a hand for Danny House on the tenor saxophone, Adam Bravo on the piano, Nick Schaadt on the bass, Jimmy Ford on the drums, and yours truly, Mr. Tim Gill. Thank you very much for coming out to Campus JAX tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a ball. Thank you very much.
All right, folks. Tim Gill. Jimmy Ford over there, Danny House. I'll do it all again like you never heard it before. Nick Schaadt, Adam Bravo, Tim Gill. Thank you all for coming.
We do. We have some CDs.
They've got some CDs for sale if you're interested. Want to thank you all for coming out and supporting JAX and the jazz here. I want to thank all the servers for walking a mile to bring your drinks and food back and forth. Jack Jasper, who put this thing all together. Tim Ellis in the back with the video and doing everything else. John Wynn on our video. Golden, you can't even see her. She's doing the sound. Let's hear for Golden. She did a great job. And I want to remind you all, you can go to steamersjax.com and see this streamed later on. It'll be recorded, and you can watch it all week or all year, whatever you want. And you can always help us out by throwing a buck or two in the tip jar there. Coming up Sunday, we have Chris Williams, Champion Fulton on our show doing the interview. And then next Thursday, she'll be live here from New York. Tickets are available. There's about 8 tables left, and that's it. It's all sold out. So if you want to see Champion Fulton, check her out online. It'll sell out. I trust me. Thanks for coming out, folks. We'll see y'all later.
Sunny, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny, you smiled at me and really eased the pain. Now the dark days are done, the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere. Sunny one so true, I love you.